Well, here we are again. You know, it feels like the last time I was in a place like the Indigo Plateau was, I think, Dark Rising 2, and I don't want to think about that. I think they actually reused the exact same map, but just renamed it. Ugh. Anyway, after yesterday's little 3-hour excursion of pain, like, I don't want to think about it, I still have terrible memories of that one round where I got where Peach threw a fib at me, it landed on me, and then Baby Peach bombed me in the span of several seconds. I don't want to think about it, but here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our final showdown. We have lost 3 brave souls along the way. Our OGs, you know, besides one, who managed to get us through Brock. But with their sacrifices, we will press on. You know, speaking of sacrifices, that is actually part of the reason why I kept the choice band in my bag, even though I haven't been using it. It is to remember our girl Rockzilla, the one move Graveler, who made an unfortunate. I have PB Maxes, I didn't use them. Oh my god. You know, I still have the item hoarding problem, but before we talk about my problems, it's time to reveal the final team who will be fighting the Elite Four and Steve. Presenting the squad. Yes, we have a few familiar faces here, but the rest are newbies. And oh my god, some of these guys are absolute monstrosities. So first things first, let's talk about our main man. Shadow the Umbreon has gone through quite the character arc since he started our journey with us. From a standoffish dude who got jealous of other men, who unfortunately had to sit back and watch as Hellhound met her untimely end due to my complacency. Then, later on, we also bore witness to my cockiness, leading to Karma coming and killing Rockzilla, denying me a golem for the umpteenth time. And then, just when we thought we were clear, when Shadow thought he could finally, embrace teamwork, he faces the Makoto Yuki experience and watches as Kenya gets rocks dropped on her to oblivion, and then closes himself off again. But now, Shadow is here as the leader he was meant to be, even though he's not the general. Anyway, that's not the point. He has the Quick Claw. No, I don't know why, he just does. He has monstrous special defense and 97 attack, but we're gonna get to that in a second. Shadow, off-screen, learned one new move, and I actually did teach it for once. Amnesia. Amnesia is absolutely stupid. We already have monster special defense, so now we can make our special defense even better, and we can have our stats reduced. We also still have Yawn for putting stuff to sleep, and then we have Psybeam and Heatwave for damage. Shadow's job is basically just to sit there and tank hits if I need to emergency heal something. He is the team's wall. He'll protect everyone like he should have from the beginning, so that no one else dies. Anyway, next up is our general, Ariel the Kingdra. She has taken on Kenya's scope lens that she once used herself, even though we don't have Sniper. We have Limber, however, so we can't be paralyzed, which is very good. Notice that my attack stat is a lot higher now than it was before. It's because you can't use the Versus Secret in Victory Road for some ungodly reason, so I basically went to Cycling Road and constantly rebattled the bikers on Cycling Road over and over and over again, because one of them had a Regirock, and another one has an Altaria, and they give good EXP. There was also a guy with the Shift Tree. But they give a lot of attack EV, so yeah, my attack stats are shooting up. Her stat's literally no different. Her stat's basically perfect for what I can give her. If I could have gotten Ice Beam, then I would have taught that over Single Beam. But we have a decent attack set. We have Tail Glow for setup, we have Thunder to blow up things, and we have Surfer, basically a powerful stab move. Surprisingly enough, Boroville made the cut. I didn't have an idea for a 6 team member, and Boroville was just kind of sitting there, so I kind of decided, hey, why not? We used a starter in Emerald, let's use a starter here. So Boroville also can have his stats reduced. He's also got higher attack because, once again, I have a bunch of bikers. And his set is also no different. Boroville has one job: quick Ice Beam. I don't care about his other moves. Ice Beam is the only one that matters. But let's get to the newbies on the team. First things first is Steven. So because evolutions are made easier, he evolved at level 40 rather than like level 55, I think it is, that Metagross evolves. And he got another interesting tool. Not only can he learn Earthquake via Relearn, which I did do, he also learned Sketch. So I sketched Rock Slide from the Regirock that the biker had. So now he has Rock Slide and Earthquake. He is almost a premier Metagross set. I mean, we still have Outrage, but, you know, who cares? And Shockwave. But we have a passable enough special attack set, and we have a monster attack set. Poison Point's kind of whatever, but who cares? Next is Everything. I was originally going to use Celebi, but I couldn't think of anything I could do Celebi for, so, and considering, like, we usually have one mythical on the team, and this is the best legendary I got in the whole frickin' run, Everything is pretty much the choice, especially because he can learn everything. So Everything is immune to fire, which is very good, and because the attack stat was higher, I decided to go for a physical build with Dragon Dance and Body Slam. He also has Aerial Ace, so that way we don't get walled by ghosts, and we have Wish for Sustain. So basically, Everything's job is to set up D-Dances and blow up stuff. So he's basically just physical aerial. And he's also a Mew. And last but not least is Bloodwing. His nature is very unfortunately. He has Liquid Ooze, which, when he evolved into Golbat, he had Volt Absorb, which is really good. Blistering Speed, decent attack. But he has one job. For the long-time viewers, a long time ago, we had a Ninjask named TMNB, which was short for Teenage Mutant Ninja Bug. And she had one big tool that carried the run for the longest time. She had Speedy Spore, and it is back in action here with Bloodwing. He has carried on TMNB's legacy, and he also has Stab Sludge Bomb, and Stab Drill Peck. He also got Leech Life via Relearn. I originally had Leech Life on during grinding, and then he learned Drill Peck by level up. He also has Bulk Up for setup, so I can literally put stuff to sleep, then set up with Bulk Up. So this is it. This is the squad going into the finale. I also bought 50 enough Hyper Potions at 50. We have a lot of full heals. We have 24 stores for emergencies, and I got some Max Elixirs and other stuff. We have retired the... I also bought Mental Orbs, and more Lapa Berries, and Persian Berries. But we have retired the Lucky Eggs. We no longer need them. So, because of general privileges, Ariel is level 63, which is the level of the Ace. And then everyone is level 60, which is Lance's Ace. So, let's talk to this lady. From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, Adora will be the next trainer. Good luck! Alright, once we go in, we can't go out. But as a warning in advance too, I am not building another team if we got wiped in here. This is our one shot. We either win, or we die trying. So let's go. Alright, our first opponent. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha ha ha! Are you ready? Weeder Mallory, and she leads with a... Well, I guess we're off to a great start. Alright, blow it up. Get rid of it immediately. I am over-leveled, so this Moltres should not survive. Yeah. Well, at least we're off to a great start. She has a decent mon. Claydol! Okay, she has something decent. We could probably stay in on Claydol, honestly. Because Surf was probably going to blow it up. You know what, yeah. Stab Surf will blow it up. Alright, get out of here. I remember you from the Ruins of Void. Gone. Ariel is taking no prisoners today. Next is Shelder. God, here we go again. You are pure water, actually. I don't have a move that deals super effective damage to you besides Thunder. No, wait, no, Shelder's water ice. I think. Oh, no, I don't know. I'm gonna stay in. Alright. She has an actual ice mon, I think. Debatably. I don't remember if Shelder's water or water ice, but it's dead. I know it's a water type, that's for sure. I know Cloyster is water ice. Alright, next is Relicanth. Another water type. Do I have anything I can use? I can use Cross Chop if I really felt like it. Do I have anything besides that? I mean, I could use Steven and hit with Earthquake. You know what? Yeah, let's give someone else some action. Steven, get in here. Alright, Relicanth. Goodbye. I have a lot of attack, but Relicanth is a rock type, and rock types are usually pretty defensive. Wow, he actually lived. Leaf Blade. Wait, I have Poison Point. That did nothing. Wait, what? Do not tell me you have an item that heals poison. Oh, he has leftovers. Oh, that sucks because he's gonna get healed. It healed just enough to put it in heal range. Yep, there's a full restore, and there goes my poison. But that's fine. Just a with Shockwave. This probably isn't gonna do much because my special attack's not that high. Wow, that did a lot more than I was expecting it to. But I also have a Shell Bell, so we can get some health back. We got 1/16 of. Oh, right, yeah, you have leftovers. Wish I had leftovers. It's kind of a shame that I didn't pick up any Firestones, because I wanted to use Mozilla, but no Firestone means no Ninetales, so no Mozilla. Alright, goodbye, Relicanth. Next is Tangela. Tangela is a pure grass type, so Bloodwind, go! Alright, we can just quick stab Sludge Bomb. You're a pure grass type. I may have lower attack because of Timid Nature, but oh my god, are you serious? Please. Oh no, it's Boundless! No, I can't! I can't escape this movie right now! Ouch! I think you're gonna heal. Don't you have 2 full source? Yes. I don't know if that Sludge Bomb was a roll or not. No, it wasn't, because that did less damage. Alright, well, bye, Tangela. And Eevee. Borophyll, you wanna punch it? Well, not punch it, cross-drop it. Her ace is an Eevee, you cannot be serious. Get out of here. It's a male Eevee too. Alright, 1 down! Things shouldn't be this way! Well, too bad, lady. You're better than I thought. Going on ahead. You only got a taste of the Pokemon League's power. Yeah, sure, whatever, man. Whatever you say. Alright, let's slap on some potions. I bought 50 of these. This is why you bought 50 of them. Bloodwind is really the one who needs healing. Because Steven has a Shell Bell. Alright. Next up is Bruno. He is one rugged opponent, as the announcer at the stadium would say. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon, debatably, and that will never change. Until say, Allison, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Leader Daniel with a Grand Bowl. Yo, I could probably just aerial sweep this fight. Yeah, I'm gonna aerial sweep this fight. I apologize to the Bruno fans out there, but Generation 1, this dude is so pathetic. Hey, Water Pulse. I quad resist that. Wow. Good talk. Bye. Anyway, I was gonna say, in Gen 1, this dude is an utter joke. Distribution of rock and ground moves is abysmal in Generation 1. Bellsprout, Corone's favorite mon. I should probably be able to kill this thing with a Signal Beam. Wow, it lived. Oh boy! I'm so glad I lowered its HP enough. And it has a Citrus Berry, which in Generation 3 only heals 30 HP. I don't know if Citrus Berries get modified with mood changes, because in other games they heal 30% of your HP. Ninjask! Hey, I had a Ninjask once. Goodbye. Oh shit, it faster me! Water Absorb? Come on, you can't be serious. Even now I can deal with that shitty move? Oh my god, Aerial stop. Okay, good. He is blind too. Bye. You may have speed on your side, but all your other stats are very bad. Goodbye. Alright, next up is another Claydol. This is not the ace. Like, I'll know the ace's level when I see it. Goodbye. Level 64. I doubt I'm going to learn any new moves. Mad Cargo, are you serious? This is the ace. And then it's gone. Just like that. Alright, the last mon is a Masquerain. It has a vanilla ability. That's hilarious. Alright, nice knowing you, buddy. And it's gone. Just like that. Nice crit. Alright, Daniel is down. Why? How could I lose? My job is done. Go face your next challenge. I love how he looks away from you. Oh, Bruno. You don't gotta be like that, pal. Alright, so let's see. We've used everyone except for Shadow and Everything. So Everything will get to lead the next fight. So we get to fight one wily lady. Agatha. I misspelled her name when I nicknamed the Ghastly, by the way. I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I heard Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old duff was once tough and handsome, but not as decades ago, he was a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for battling. Allison, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. Alright, Leader Anne with a Kingdra. Whoa, shit, she has a Kingdra. Alright, well, it has Drought. Wow, so I literally got the better end of the genetic lottery. Alright, let's set up. I may need 2 Dragon Dances to kill everything. Oh, no! Yeah, no! No, 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 no! Yeah, that's a problem. You need to go. Yesterday. You need to go. See how much this does. Not much, but luckily we got the better end of the genetic lottery. Oh my god, he's setting up a lot. I'm so glad I got the better end of the genetic lottery. Alright, everything, you gotta finish him off with this one. Because a +4 Kingdra is very scary. Alright, next is Hitmontop, an actual fighting type. Alright, I don't know what this thing wants to do to me, but I'm gonna set up a second D-Dance just to be safe. Alright, what are you gonna do? Okay, that didn't do that much. I am a Mew, I have stats everywhere. And it was nice knowing you. There you go. I'm probably not going to be able to guarantee kills soon. You can't be serious! Why? Do not let this be the ace. I hate everything right now. Of course, I had to have one more of these for the road. I am definitely altering the freaking settings the next time we do a randomizer Nuzlocke. Oh shit, he has rough skin. Alright, Slowbro is an actual mon. Let's stay in. Oh, that wasn't the ace. This is the ace! Okay, this is a real mon. Buy some, go. Slowbro's pretty tanky. Yeah, oh my god, he ate that. Okay. I think now is the time to wish, just in case he crits me. I may need our 3rd Dragon Dance in order to secure the kill. Guaranteed. I should be careful. I should be careful. I shouldn't be dancing around critical hits like this. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Please. Oof! Alright, we should be fine though. We should be able to kill the rest of the team now. That didn't heal as much as I hoped it would. I know it heals half of your current HP, but wow, that did a lot less than I thought. I will admit, everything is a little disappointing. It takes 3 Dragon Dances to kill things, where I probably could just use 1 Tail Glow to kill things. Lunatone, uh-oh, that's a problem. I have nothing for that. So, we're also in the sun, so I can't really use Aerial. So I'm gonna have to bring in Borophyll and Quick Ice Beam. We unfortunately do not have Chlorophyll, but we do have Ice Beam. So we're gonna use that instead. Go. Uh-oh, that's very bad. He's also faster than me. Oh boy. Yeah, that hurt a lot. That did nothing. Well, it looks like it's that time. This is the exact situation I was hoping for. Shadow, go. We need you. Nice miss, dummy. See, this is the exact kind of situation I was expecting to happen at some point. Because I really don't have a good switch into this thing. So let's have Amnesia. And that will shoot up our Spadef. Now I think that Shadow can reliably finish this fight on his own. But just in case. Nice Quick Claw. There's no way I'm slower though, faster than Lunatone naturally. Uh-oh. Oh, pff, nothing. You have no attack stat. You're a special attacker. Alright, well, Heat wave, go. Oh my god, are you serious? Baby damage, pal. Baby damage. Have a good sleep, pal. Time to die. Yep, there it is. I don't outspeed naturally. So is the Quick Claw procs. Which is kind of shocking. I'm pretty sure Quick Claw only has a 10%. Jesus Christ, that did nothing. Okay, yeah, change of plans. We may need to bring in Aerial after all. Because I don't have anything else for this thing. But this thing's tanking all my special attacks. I don't really have a choice. I have to bring in Aerial. We could probably set up a Tail Glow and then comfortably win, even with the sun weakening my attack. Oh my god, he's faster than me still. That's no good. Alright, in the perfect world, he sleeps for one more turn. Perfect! Alright, I think he's dead. Let's see, even with the sun up, yeah, it's enough. Alright, wow, the whole team, the team had to contribute for that one. Aerodactyl is our last mon. I could bring in Borophyll, but I could always just nuke this thing at this point. But yeah, I wasn't expecting Lunatone to be so damn fast. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. And I have Limber, so I can't get paralyzed. Goodbye! Even in the sun at +2, I still win. Alright, we did it!
Oh my, you're something special, child.
Jeez, that was rough.
You win. I see what the old dust sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child.
Oh, fat boy. Jesus, that was a touch-and-go battle. Alright, I think let's use Steve. Steven didn't get to do anything in that fight, so let's lead with Steven for the next one. Against Lance, the Dragon Master, debatably. Let's feed our team their potions. Good work, squad. Everyone's doing a good job. See, this is why I focus on victory when I make the final team. I don't want to have a catastrophic disastrophe where my team just starts dropping like flies. Oh, I remember this stupid Dark Rising one. Alright, here he is. Ah, I've heard about you, Allison. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Allison. Leader Kimberly, of course. Well, we were close. 3 out of 4. Her name's... He leads with the Metagross himself! Alright, so we got a mirror match. Unfortunately for you, Steven is superior to your Metagross. We aren't going to lose to some imposter. Okay, maybe we're going to lose to an imposter. Oh god! I'm glad I'm a physical attacker. We aren't going to lose to an imposter. Alright, next up is Gligar, who is weak to ice, and that means Borophyll. Unfortunately, Gligar did not get his evolution until next gen. Sorry, Gligar. Too bad for you. See you in Generation 4, buddy. You know, I really should do a Gen 4 Nuzlocke at some point. Breloom. Breloom is a problem, but we can finally use Bloodwing effectively. And this is Generation 3 Breloom and not Generation 4. So Poison Heal doesn't exist. Plus, I have this. You are not surviving. You are quad weak to flying. Alright, next up is... Oh, come on, you cannot be serious. Why is it that... This is the ace! Why? I'm going to be fighting a Delibird soon, I'm being fucking Hoppimps? Get out of here, please. Get this disgusting piece of garbage out of my face. This is certainly an Elite Four of all time. Steelix, Jesus. I will admit one thing though, this Elite Four is at least far more eventful than the one from Emerald, where I basically just destroyed everything with no challenge. Alright, so here's the problem with the Steelix. The sun is out, meaning that my Surf's gonna be weaker, but we're gonna try it anyway. It's still Stab Surf. I'm gonna have to use a Lumpa Berry after this battle though. Steelix doesn't have much in terms of Spadef. Wow, he lived because of the fucking sun. Mega Oh no. Do not. I swear to God. Oh my God. I just had like a flashback to what happened to Long back in Dark Horizon 2. Get out of here. I am not losing another general. And Mantine is quad weak to electric. It's kind of funny that these guys have actual threatening teams, and then they just whip out some random weakling. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Wow, that did nothing. Is that really it? Is that all you have? Alright, bye. Oh my God. There's no way that Thunder's accuracy is lowered by the sun, right? I'm pretty sure the only time that works is with Hurricane. There's no way Thunder's accuracy is affected by the sun. Oh my God, I'm starting to think Thunder's accuracy may actually be affected by the sun. How the hell did I miss 3 Thunders in a row? This is that Stadium 1 fight against the last again, where I missed 3 Thunders in a row and almost lost because of it. 4 in a row? There's no way. Thunder definitely has to be affected by weather. I am looking this up after I'm done with this video. There's no way. There you go. Definitely gonna have to use a Lumpa Berry now because of that shit. Oh my God. Fucking hell. Die. Certainly the Mantine of all time. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon master. I still can't believe my dragons lost you, Allison. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There is one more trainer to face. His name is Steve. God. He beat the Elite Four before you. Of course he did. He is the real Pokemon League champion. Yeah. And just beyond that door is the one who's always been one step ahead of us this entire time. But this time, we're gonna knock him off his throne. Just gonna use one of these. There you go. Eat your Max Elixir, Ariel. Now, for this final battle, I think it's only fitting that we lead with Shadow. Just like our first battle, well, with Steve. We will use our starter for this showdown.
Hey, Allison! I was looking forward to seeing you, Allison. My rivals should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on my Pokédex, I looked all over for Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Allison, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world.
Gentleman Steve would like to battle, and he leads with a Kabuto. Oh my God, are we really gonna do this shit now? This is the final battle, dude! Don't beat me this shit! Alright, well, let's put it to bed first. Kabuto has... Oh, of course you do. Ouch. Oh my God. Holy shit. Whoa! That's not even a crit! That's just a regular old Mega Horn. And that did that much. Do I have anything that resists Mega Horn? Steven, I think you resist. That is one powerful Kabuto! And he has Stab Ancient Power. Holy crap, that is... Oh my god, he got an Omni Boost. That is one powerful Kabuto. Alright, Bench for Kabuto. Alright, Earthquake, go. He's faster than me now because of that Omni Boost, so he's probably going to live one Earthquake. Yeah, and that means he's going to full restore. But at least my Shell Bell's not going to fully heal me. Well, never mind. Oh? What do you have? Do not have a... Don't tell me you're raising your... Oh my god, it's even more defensive now! And all that time I wasted putting it to sleep is now wasted. Because now he's going to get to hit me again at +1. And he has a defense boost now, too. That's great. But at least his Gamlon Berry is gone. Alright, Steven, one more. Uh-oh. This is a +1 of Mega Horn. Oh my god, he hurts! Jesus! That's one strong Kabuto! My god! Alright, our Shell Bell will heal us. Next up is Gorbis Clamkini. I'm pretty sure Clamkini can't do anything bad to me, so we're just switching Aerial and hopefully it doesn't have Drought. Alright, good. Blast it. Fuck me. Jump kick! Oh, he missed! Nice. 90% accuracy, by the way. Goodbye. There is a chance you may live. Gorbis is pretty decent Spadef. Never mind, it died. Alright, level 65 in Aerial. Grovyle. Alright, you know what? Battle of the Grass types. Borophyll, you're up. Alright, I've learned after that whole excursion of Kabuto not to underestimate these mons. Never mind. Blast him. This is pre-Generation 4 charge. It doesn't increase your Spadef. He lived. Alright, what do you have? Oh no. Oh no, that's actually bad. You know what? We do have a move I can use. Stab Acid. Wait, what? Into what? Octillery? What? Why did you switch this? Uh-oh. If you're switching it in, you have something for me. Alright, we're getting out of here. Substitute. Uh-oh. That's actually awful. Alright, let's blast it. This is unfortunately before Infiltrator existed, so I have no way of getting past this sub without destroying it. Alright, so what do you have? Why would you switch this thing in? Aerial Ace. Okay, I didn't know that much. Oh, fuck me. Well, here it comes. Another sub. So I have to waste another turn killing this thing. I love how I missed the Thunder that would have mattered to kill the Octillery. Alright, what do you have? You gonna Aerial Ace again? Yes. Alright, one more. Are you serious? He's just gonna sub again! Oh, never mind. There you go. Why am I suddenly missing Thunder so often? I know it's a 70 accuracy move, but Jesus, get out of here. Alright, next up, Grovyle's coming back in, so we're just gonna bring in Bloodwing and kill it immediately. Still has one other mon besides the Delibird. Alright, I think he's probably gonna heal it. Yup. I should have taken the opportunity to heal someone. Alright, let's see it. Do I get the one shot? Yes. Alright, next is Zangoose. Alright, Borophyll, go. We know how to deal with Zangoose around here. I'm impressed he has a pretty decent team. Considering that... Uh-oh. Yikes. Holy shit, that hurt. Please one-shot it. Oh, come on, dude. What do you have? A Slackberry. Pretty sure you're gonna heal, so we're just gonna heal ourselves. Yep. We're back to where we started. And now he's even faster. It's a good thing I kept this move. Now we're basically back to where we started. Alright, round 2. Rain Dance? Well, that sucks. That also sucks. Well, that's bad for me because now, if I try to use Synthesis again, it will heal less. Yikes, that was a higher roll. Alright, please crit him. Please crit him. That was a low roll. Fantastic. Well then, fine. We're just gonna have to use an item. 2 can play at the full short game. Oh, god damn it. And I have no more cross chop, so I'm gonna have to use a different move now. I think it's time to spam Ice Beam. Because he's just gonna go for takedown. Ugh. Okay, that was a low roll. How much is this doing? A decent amount. One more for the road. I'm pretty sure... I was dead if you crit me. This should be enough, though. Alright, good. Which means that there's only one Mon left. Delibird. And I think it's only fitting that Shadow is the one who deals with it. We both brought our starters to the final battle, so it's only fitting that we have one last showdown with it. And fortunately, the rain stopped just in time for me to throw up a quick heal. With Shadow's monster defenses, I should be fine against anything this wants to do to me. Except maybe that. Okay, never mind, I'm fine. Bedtime. If the tactic works, I'm gonna use it. We just have to tank some punches from this fucking bird. Alright, Heat Wave spam, go. Do not burn him, please. Well, actually, if you burn him, then his damage will be lowered. I was hoping I would get it. Alright, so, unless he has one more full restore, this should be the final attack. The very move we started with has been on his set since the very beginning of the game. One last side beam. And I've been getting quick quad props. Goodbye, Steve!
No, that can't be! You beat me at my best! After all that work to become the league champ, my reign's over already? It's not fair!
My god. For a final team, that was pretty intimidating. He had some solid mons, even with all the nonsense we've been seeing throughout the game.
Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. Allison? So, you've won! Sincerely, congratulations! You're the new Pokemon League champion! You've grown up so much since you last left with, not Bulbasaur, to work on the Pokedex. Allison, you have come of age! Steve, I'm disappointed in you. I heard you'd beat the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Steve, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust. Without them, you will never become a champ again. Allison, you understand your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Allison, come with me.
We're not gonna die this time when we go in here, right? Okay, nope, there's no secret Hoopa bullshit.
Ahem! Congratulations, Allison! This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Allison, you have worked hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, Allison! You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers!
You know, I feel like the only mod that didn't contribute to the final battle was everything. That's a real shame. Star was like a real champ whenever we used him, but everything was just a disappointment. Alright, Shadow the Umbreon, Steven the Metagross, Borophyll the Venusaur, Everything the Mew, Ariel the Kingdra, and Bloodrain the Crobat. Welcome to the Hall of Fame! And no one died this time! What a fucking shocker! Alright, we did. We ignored that game time. That is from speed up button abuse. Alright, here comes Steve. Ready to run off like a bitch. Yeah, you run, you little fucker. Something, oaks, and then off he goes. But yeah, so that's it. That is FireRed's main story. I am not doing the postgame, by the way. It was, like, Steve was... I'm actually kind of shocked that Steve's team was threatening. After so many nosebleed teams, the whole Sabrina thing, and everything else, it is shocking that the final battle was actually difficult. You know, for a Generation 3 Pokemon game. But, you know. Like, had I played things a little bit wrong, had Zangoose crit me at least one time, Borophyll would have died. Shadow would have died, the Kabuto got a crit. I'm actually kind of shocked that Kabuto was so strong. Kabuto's not even supposed to be that good, and yet meanwhile would just, like, beat the crap out of, like, 2 of my Mons. Single-handedly. I guess this just goes to show you, you can't judge a book by its cover. But, honestly, too, I was not expecting FireRed to take as little time as it did. Charizard, you're not part of the team. But yeah, I wasn't expecting the game to take as little time as it did. I mean, yeah, sure, I had to spend an unhealthy amount of time fighting bikers to grind up the team to level 60. But, you know, that's more of a Generation 3 problem than everything else problem, you know. It's just business. But anyway, I'm still at the drawing board, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. I have to start Tale of Vassia, so that's probably going to be coming very, very soon. Should be fun. It's been a while since we played an RPG Maker game. Hey, look, it's Borophyll. But yeah, it's been a while since I played an RPG Maker game on the channel, so it should be nice. A nice change of pace. You know, until Trails in the Sky Second Chapter Remake comes out and I end up thinking about Trails again for several months at a time. So, when that time comes, well, that time will come. I mean, I'm also waiting for the release date of Kyoto Xanadu. Falcom's really, you know, doing their thing lately. Oh, right, yeah, there's like a Braille thing in this game in the post-game. It's on, like, 6 Island or something. I don't remember where it is. I think 7 Island only has Trainer Hill, or whatever the hell it was called. The Trainer Tower, which is like a Battle Tower equivalent. But... and the post-game's not really not much. Like, I get that they needed to add something since the original game didn't have a post-game. The only real post-game content was go catch Mewtwo in Cerulean Cave, and that was it. And then I guess complete the Pokedex, but why the hell would you do that? You don't really get anything for completing the Dex. But... I don't know. I still think that FireRed Leaf Green is probably the still the best remake of Gen 1. Yeah, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee exist, but they're more based around the Pokemon Go mechanics, plus the the stupid gym requirements, like needing 50 mons caught for future gym. That's so stupid. I mean, I still don't like certain parts of this game. Namely the fact that any mon that got an evolution in a future generation is not allowed to evolve at all. Like, if I didn't turn National Dex on, a lot of the mons I used on the team would just not be allowed to evolve at all. Simply because the game locks evolutions of mons that aren't from Generation 1 behind the National Dex. So I had to start the National Dex in this game specifically. Anyway, I yapped enough. We reached the end. So they put me back with my team the way it was. Let's find out. Alright, yeah. Alright, let's see it. Is my team the way it is? No, they got fully healed. But yeah, most of the team got pretty beaten up in the final battle. We missed a lot of thunders though, but that's par for the course with 70 accuracy move. But with that, we have beaten Steve and become champion. So that's it for the game. I am not doing the post game because there really isn't all that much to it. There's like a few Team Rocket encounters and then the Elite Four rematch, and that's basically it. A few other things on the Sevi Islands, but those are all optional. But, you know, I still think that FireRed Leaf Green is a perfectly serviceable game. I am going to be adjusting some settings next time you're doing Randomizer Nuzlocke to make things more difficult. And I think I am going to keep the new restrictions about dungeons and gyms for the future to make the run harder. I'm not going full hardcore Nuzlocke rules because I am not good enough for that. But I don't know. Whenever I do another Nuzlocke, things will be a bit spicier in terms of difficulty compared to how things were in the past. But for now, I'm probably going to go play E8. So I will see you in the next project or whenever I start uploading Tale of Vassia. So, goodbye.